Today I'm going to showcase authentication by integrating an authentication to allow users to log in and sign up through a front-end application. And I'll be using Firebase to show this. So the first thing I want to do is create a React app. So in order to do that, I want to type in npm init react-app. Then my app, I'll change that to Firebase app. While I wait for that to download, I can go to the Firebase website. And with Firebase, you want to make sure that you create a login. You want to create a profile. What I'll do is click Get Started. And you want to add a project. We'll call it Firebase app. Hit Continue. Since we'll deploy this website or this app, you want to make sure that the Google Analytics are turned on for the project. You click Continue. Then you click Default Account for Firebase and you create the project. Alright, and it looks like React is installed and our new project is ready. So we can click Continue. And since this will be on the website or on the web, the internet, you can click on the web icon. And for this one, we want to do Firebase-app for the name of our app, and then we want to register it. So now we just go back and we type in cd Firebase-app to get inside of the folder or the file, and now we can copy and install this package, the Firebase package. We paste it into our terminal here. So now that we've installed everything, we can go inside here and go into our source folder and get rid of the files that we don't need. So we can get rid of these. Alright. And for app.js, get rid of the logo there. Click save. We can go to app.css. Get rid of that. Click save. Index.css. Get rid of that. Click save. Index.js. And then go inside the public file and delete all of these, everything except the index.html. Okay. Now I want to run the code to make sure everything works, so I'll do npm start. I want to do npm install Firebase, and I need to add a firebase.js file to the source folder. So let's do that, firebase.js. And I want to go back to Firebase and copy this config here and paste it into our firebase.js. Just like that. Click save. And I want to go in and delete all of the comments because I don't need the comments. Also, we don't need the get analytics. API key. I can delete that as well. Get that. So next I need to import, it's called get auth, and from auth, and I'll do from Firebase /auth. And down here I want to do export const auth. And this is all that I need inside of my Firebase.js. I don't need anything else. So I'm going to save. And I can close out of that. And I want to go to my app.js. And in this file, I can just get rid of all of this. And I can type in npm start. So to get started on it, I want to make sure that I have input for email and password. So I'll do input type email. And let's see, I can do the same thing for the password as well. And then I also need two buttons for login and to register. I also want to import my auth from the firebase.js. So import auth from JS. Oh, needs to be in brackets. And let's see, React is telling me I need to add this, so there we go. I also want to import use state from React. Let's see, inside of my app function, I want to make sure that I have const email and set email use state, and I want to leave that blank. I want to do the same thing for password as well. And set password. Okay, and here we want to add value equals email, and then we want to use that on change equals handle email change. Okay, and we'll do the same thing for the password here. Value email on change handle email change. Oh. Okay, so now we can add the function, and we'll do const handle email change, and it'll be an event. We'll need to set email, the event target, and value. So do that, and then we want to do the same thing for our password. So we set, we'll do a handle password change. That's what we'll call our function. And password change. Okay, same thing here. And I should have just copied and pasted what I had up here, but set password, event, target, and value. Okay. Looks like everything's good to go. So now when we type in whatever, for email, it'll be saved under email, and for password, it'll be saved as a password. And so I can use the email or password to sign in, or I can use it to register. So to get to that, I want to make sure that I create a sign in button. So for login, we can do button on click, and we can make that equal to a sign in. Okay, so now I need to define this in a function, and this will be a asynchronous function. So let's see, we'll do const sign in. I keep spelling sign wrong. Sign in. It's async. Let's see. And what we're going to do is we'll wait, so then they'll be able to sign in with email or password. And we want to import auth. We want to import email, password as well. And then once we sign in, we want to be able to clear out the input. Okay, so to do that, we'll do set email to blank, like that. And then got to do that for password as well. Let's see. The sign in with email and password is going to have to come from Firebase, which is already here. So we import sign in with email and password from Firebase. I need to close my brackets here. Okay. So now I need to add a listener. We'll write use effect. And then up here we can add on auth state changed. We'll use that there. and we'll add it down here. Will be on state changed. Need to add auth dot on state change, and then user. And what I'm saying here is that every time something changes, or every time a user logs in or logs out, then you'll do this. And I just want to set user user. And I want to add it up here. Const user set user. And use state. Now up here I need to import my use effect. So I want to go here. Now I want to go back to Firebase and add authentication so we can log in. You can click here and get started. I'm going to go with email and password just to keep it basic, but you can use Google if you want to. I want to enable email and password and click save. And then I'll go to users. Right now you can see that we don't have any users for the project. So all we have to do now is register. So to register, we'll do hello@hello.com, password 123123, and we'll sign up. Then we can go to our authentication, hit refresh, and there we have it. We have the registration hello@hello.com. So now what we want to happen is whenever the user logs in, the screen should change. So what we need to do is go to our app.js. So we want to take this, bring it all the way up to here. So what we want to do is, let's see, type in auth.current-user. And we want to render this div. Basically what we're saying is if the authorized user is true, then we'll render this div, else we'll render our login page. Here we want to put h1, and we'll say auth current user dot email, and we want it to say the user is signed in, okay. And we also need a button here that's going to give the user the option to sign out. So we can do button sign out. We'll do on click here. Alright, and for the sign out, we can just do a function. Const handle sign out, and then we can do arrow function there. And we'll just say sign out auth, and we want to do catch any errors, console log an error. Okay, so we need onClick equals handle sign out. Okay, onClick equals sign out. Okay, so now we can go to our app. We'll change it up. We can do pizza at pizza.com. 23123. Log in. So they don't have that. So what we can do is register. We'll register pizza at pizza.com. And it says pizza at pizza.com is signed in. Alright. And what we can do is sign out if we need to. And we can go back, pizza at pizza.com, 123. Well, we've already signed up, so we should be able to log in now. And it says that pizza at pizza.com is signed in.